One of the challenges for me as a facilities manager in downtown Crossing, Boston, is the location makes it difficult for us to get products and supplies. So it's important to have a good relationship with any kind of a vendor. And we also have 4 different buildings that span a whole bunch of different renovation periods. So we have a lot of different lighting products that we're always ordering, and a lot of times they will need advice. And one of the things I've appreciated most about Bulbs.com is that the representative that we've been working with, Jim Fitzpatrick, has just been fabulous about being a resource, whether it's a ballast or about color temperature or about new products. When we started to go over to having bulbs that had more longevity, that were more long lasting, we realized that we have accumulated, about 10,000 4-foot fluorescents and different incandescent bulbs and mercury halide lights, things that have mercury ballast and things like that. And we used to hold on to a lot of inventory here because we have so many different specialty bulbs, everything from par 38 to specialty bulbs. And we were finding that we would buy things in bulk and to try to get the savings, but then we would be saddled by having tons and tons and tons of bulbs. So when Bulbs.com came along, it really represented for us not only a cost savings or a time savings, but also a space savings. We do not have to sit on the inventory that we used to have to sit on. The transition from incandescent technology to compact fluorescent technology and now into LED and other technologies has been a really, really good process, but also, it's not been without its challenges. Some challenges that happened during the era of compact fluorescents, where whether they didn't interface correctly with dimmers, had some challenges, and LED really came along well. Having LEDs that are really sensitive to dimmers, great for a variety of different applications, things that not only present good light but also look good as a bulb too. We have a number of chandeliers and lighting fixtures in our church where it's important for the light that they throw, but it's also important to have a fixture that looks nice. And I feel with a lot of the new technologies, we're blessed with a bulb that both looks and performs very, very well. It's been a nice process, and I think one of the nice things about Bulbs.com has been that they've really helped to facilitate that process. Even things like passing along, taking care of the rebates, as a company, and being able to present us with the rebated cost. Takes all that paperwork and simplifies that whole process for me immensely. So, we get to reap the benefits of having that cost savings immediately. And that's been one great benefit of switching towards LED technology, was the ability to be able to really recoup a large cost savings. When we switched out one of our rooms from par 38 incandescent bulbs into a LED retrofit kit, we were able to recoup the savings that it cost us within 3 months. And when we ended up getting rid of the old gym lights that we had in our gym, which were the mercury halide ones that sort of have that sodium vapor, everything looks green, and it takes about 20 minutes to come on, into high intensity fluorescent tube bulbs, our cost savings was 5 months. We have one chandelier in our area, and we've gone from consuming 2,400 watts per hour of 40, 60 watt bulbs into slashing that by 75% or more, because we've switched over to a 6-watt LED bulb. So the cost savings that we've had at the church are remarkable. One of the chief benefits that I like so much about Bulbs.com is that I know when I order a product today, if I were to order something at noon today, I know that it's going to be on my doorstep tomorrow morning at 7. Some of that is made easier by the fact that it's a local company, so they're not traveling from such a far distance. But with the FedEx transport, I think regardless of where you are, you're going to be getting it very, very quickly. We've received, by and large, I'd say almost 99% accuracy in terms of shipping. We've had a couple of occasions where a bulb is broken. I pick up the phone and I call Jim Fitzpatrick, and another bulb is on its way. I'm not a person who endorses things easily, but I can honestly say it would be very easy for me to recommend Bulbs.com to anyone, whether you're a facilities manager of a larger complex of buildings or whether you're a smaller person or maybe even an individual. The variety of light bulbs, not only light bulbs but also fixtures, ballasts, emergency light equipment, are staggering. Virtually anything that you can imagine you're going to find there. And more importantly than that, I don't always, as a facilities manager, I don't always know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. And I found a real wealth of knowledge in the people that I talk to. Our account representative or other people that I contact when I've contacted Bulbs.com, who can help me steer me in the right direction. Or if I'm looking for a particular type of fixture or a particular type of ballast, they can really help to do the research because that's their expertise. So for a quick turnaround time, for the cost savings, for the ease of purchasing, if I place one small order that is $75, for us as a church, it's not hard to do. Suddenly shipping is free and it arrives the next day. These are tremendous advantages. It helps us to, again, not have to hold on to a whole stockpile of inventory that may or may not ever get used. It enables us to purchase what we want, when we want, to get it when we need, and to know that we're getting the best value and all the expertise that comes behind it. So for all those reasons, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's easy to recommend Bulbs.com.